The problems you are facing today were already solved 1,400 years ago. Anxiety, poverty, fear, weak faith, feeling lost. The Sahaba lived through it all.
And they didn't just survive.
They became legends.
Stay with me, because one of these lessons might change your life forever.
Bismillah, when we talk about the Sahaba, we often admire them, but we forget something important.
They were not angels.
They were humans. They struggled. They failed. They cried.
Yet Allah chose them. To you change the world. Today we'll look at 3 Sahabi lessons that still work right now.
In your life. Lesson 1. Abu Bakr had a faith that doesn't shake.
Imagine believing something that sounds impossible,
And everyone laughs at you.
yet you say if the Prophet said it.
Then it is true. That was a Abu Bakr story. When the Prophet told people about ESI and Miraj, a journey beyond human logic,
Many people left Islam. They went to Abu Bakr and said,
your friend claims he went to the heavens in one night. Abu Bakr didn't ask questions.
didn't debate, didn't hesitate.
He replied if he said it. Then it is the truth. That's why he was called a Siddiq.
The one who confirms the truth.
Lesson for today. Today our faith shakes because of social media opinions.
Doubts from friends, fear of being different.
Abu Bakr teaches his faith is not built on trends.
Faith is built on trust in Allah.
When life doesn't make sense, hold your iman tighter, not looser. Practical action when something tests your faith. Say I trust Allah even when I don't understand. Read Quran before reading comments.
Choose certainty over confusion.
Lesson 2. Umar Hibunu Katab, strength with accountability.
Power usually corrupts people.
But what if power made you more afraid of Allah?
That was Umar's story. Umar was the leader of the largest empire the world had ever seen. Yet he used to say if a donkey stumbles in a rock, I fear Allah will ask me about it. One night Umar walked the streets alone. No guards.
No cameras.
No praise. He heard a woman crying because her children were hungry. Umar ran to the public treasury.
He carried food on his own back.
When someone offered to help, he said, will you carry my sins on the day of judgment?
Lesson for today. Today people want authority without responsibility.
Respect without character.
Leadership without service. Umar teaches us. True strength is self-control. True leadership is accountability.
Be strong, but humble. Be confident, but good-fearing.
Practical action. Check yourself before blaming others. Ask would Allah be pleased with this. Serve quietly even when no one sees.
Lesson 3. Bila Hibun Reba. Honor is not in status. What if the person society looks down on
is actually the highest in Allah's sight? Meet Bila. Bila was a slave poor. Tortured for Islam. He was dragged on hot sand. A heavy rock crushed his chest.
Yet his lips kept saying,
Ha hard. Ha hard.
Allah is one. Years later,
the Prophet said, O Bila,
I heard your footsteps in Jannah.
The same man society humiliated was honored in paradise. Lesson for today. Today people measure worth by money.
Skin, color, followers, fame. Bila teaches us your value comes from faith.
Not labels. Allah sees what the world ignores. Never underestimate yourself because of where you come from. Practical action. Stop comparing your life to others.
Be proud of obeying Allah.
Remember Allah elevates whom He wills. 3 Sahaba, 3 lives, 3 timeless lessons. From Abu Bakr, unshakable faith. From Umar, accountable strength. From Bila, honored patience. They were not perfect.
They were sincere, and sincerity changes destinies. Ask yourself today, what kind of believer do I want to be?
Which Sahabi lesson do I need most? Start small, but start today.
Because Allah is still watching and guidance is still alive. May Allah make us among those who learn and live.
The lessons of the Sahaba. Ameen.